All right, so let me start this off by saying if I am killed, if I am murdered by someone, anyone, if someone walks into my house where I live and murders me, if any of my family members hug that person, forgive that person, says anything positive about that person who murdered me in cold blood, I will haunt the fuck out of that family member or those family members until they die and end up in a grave or end up wherever it is that spirits go, if there are spirits. And me and them will fight it out for the rest of eternity. You cannot love me and then hug somebody that murdered me. And that is what this idiot brother or whoever this is to Botham Jean went and hugged this devil, and the judge went and hugged this devil, and it is so such disgusting. That is like the worst thing that a family member could do. You are basically telling this person that you do not deserve punishment for what you did. I do not want you to be punished because I don't love my family member as much as I love you. I don't love this dead black person as much as I love this racist murderer. Now, what happens after you give that hug based on the lying testimony of a devil? Now, this woman is nothing short of a devil in my eyes. I don't see how there could be a clearer example of a devil. The woman is appealing. Now, after the judge and after the family member hugged it out with this devil, after they'd committed this atrocious, despicable, disgusting act of hugging this murderer, the murderer has turned around and started an appeals process to not receive any punishment for committing the crime of murder against this innocent human being. Now, the hug given to this devil will be used against Botham Jean, against that the justice that he is supposed to receive in his grave. It will be used to get this devil off, and the devil is acting appropriately because this is how a devil acts. This is how the devil behaves. And that is why I find people like this brother, people like the judge, to be some of the worst human beings on the face of the earth. And the most annoying thing is, in their mind, they are decent people. From their perspective, they are being decent people. But that is the warped, illogical mentality that religion has instilled in black people. To not love yourself. So religion, the deification of culture, that is my starting point for religion. Religion deifies people's culture. So every culture you go in, their religion reflects their culture. So their gods and everything reflect who they are as people, what their culture is. All the things that went into building their culture to the point where it is today. That is what their religion is. So the Christianity now with the white God and all of these things is the deification of European culture. And this is the religion that these huggers of murderers follow. And that is the religion that has them in this warped mind state, hugging the person that murdered their family member or murdered his family member. And he walks up to this woman to hug. That is the get out of jail free hug that you give this woman, saying, we don't want this woman to be punished. You're basically getting up on the stand and saying, judge, please, jury, please, we do not want this woman to be punished. We forgive her for what she has done. And she doesn't care about what she did. Yes, she will get up on the stand and she will fake cry and she will talk all this God nonsense, and she will talk about forgiveness and not wanting to be with her family because she feels like she should be punished, and that she doesn't feel shit. What she did moments after murdering both and Jean is she contacted one of her male friends and wanted to go have sex right after she murdered this man. Nobody who is remorseful, who think they made a mistake, who cares about the life that they just took, will be doing any such thing that soon after murdering somebody. So the joke is on this brother, this person who hugged the murderer of his family member, and the judge, who I doubt will ever get up off the stand and go hug a black murderer. These people find it in themselves to go hug this person. And it just shows you how the religion that slavery has instilled in us has made us mentally sick. It has made us incompetent mentally. Like I mean, the joke is really on these black people hugging it out with the murderer. Now just look at her getting retried and getting off based on the fact that these black Christians forgived instead of employing the principle of reciprocity, which is what we should be living by. Reciprocity. So there's no room for forgiving murderers in the realm of reciprocity. An eye for an eye. Simple as that. There's no two ways around it. You took something from me, something will be taken from you. And there will be no forgiving, no hugging, no none of that. She should be serving life in prison, not a letter, not a hug, not a wink. All she should be getting is screwed up faces and looks of disgust from people like us. What others want, and like-minded people and fair-minded people, whatever color they may be, whatever culture they may be from. If you are a fair-minded person, you are not going to find it in yourself to forgive such a murderer. But guess what? These mimics are walking around hugging murderers because what? Their slave religion has taught them to love other people more than they love themselves. And when I'm saying love other people, I'm not talking about other people from their culture. Other people who despise them, like a murderer, somebody who murdered their family member. How can you find it in yourself to run and hug that person? You should be running across the courtroom to get a licking, to get a punching, to charge and tackle that person to the ground and get some vengeance in. Anyway, I said it before. Any family member of mine, if I am murdered, any family member of mine who hugs it out with my murderer, if spirits and duppies and all of that thing is true, I will be haunting you for eternity. I'm talking when you pass and gone, me and your spirit, me and your duppy will be fighting daily because I am not forgiving that. Thank you very much for watching.